What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at XRP and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well recently. It's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as you can see, for the past few weeks, we had been outlining this bull flag that we'd been seeing for XRP, which seemed very, very strong. We did actually have a fake out, breaking out of the bull flag here, as we can quite clearly see here, where the price action came and broke out of the bull flag, but then actually came back down. And then obviously we were retesting this low, and it seemed as though it was probably going to hold. But then obviously the market-wide correction that we've seen for the past few days, for the past day or so, has absolutely broken down through this bull flag at some momentum. We have actually outlined a new bull flag, which does seem to be holding as very strong support for XRP. Where there was lots and lots of buying pressure underneath the dollar in general, as we can quite clearly see here. If we take a look at these candles, we can see that pretty much anywhere below $1, if we just outline $1, let me just move this line so it's perfectly on $1 for you guys. As you can see, $1 here, there's very, very strong price action anywhere below. In these areas here, there was a massive amount of buying pressure that seemed to basically buy back up XRP anywhere below $1, which was very good to see, considering some people were talking about XRP potentially coming back down to 60 or so cents, which would be a huge correction. This is already quite a large correction of around 57% here, as we can see at the bottom of the wick, but XRP seemed to hold quite strong in comparison to some altcoins. We've seen altcoins like VeChain, for example, down over 80% from their all-time high in yesterday's correction, where we just saw a huge dip in the market, which seemed to be somewhat suspicious in our opinion. It did seem very, very manipulated in the way that it happened. I think billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin was dumped onto the market in the space of the same like 10 seconds, which caused a huge sell-off when Bitcoin was in a position of weakness at around 41k. As we mentioned in our other videos today, we did think basically Bitcoin looked as though it was having a fairly normal correction for a bull market at around between 35 and 40%. That was still quite regular for a bull run, and this does happen, even though it does look scary. But obviously it seemed as though once we got to this overextended point where the price action couldn't really fall anymore before basically triggering total capitulation, that's when the Bitcoin was dumped onto the market, it seems. And that obviously caused a huge sell-off because everyone started to panic that Bitcoin was heading below 40k, as well as just going below 50k, when everyone was saying it would never go below 47k. A lot of people were claiming that Bitcoin would never go back down below 43k, and then we went to 41k. And then obviously once it went below 40k, it seemed like there was total panic in the market and everyone started to sell. But then the price action bounced back and recovered all the way to 40k today as if nothing had happened really. So you could basically erase the last day and we would have been at about the same position as we were. So it does seem quite suspicious. And if you look at all the people that actually sold in this time, it was actually mostly new wallets. There was there's been lots and lots of new investors in cryptocurrency recently, as we all well know. And most of the wallets that sold were like only a few months old or 5 to 6 months old, whereas all the older wallets and the larger wallets with more Bitcoin were actually just accumulating and buying more. So it's quite clear that there was some kind of foul play going on in our opinion, some kind of market manipulation that was happening, and they took advantage of retail investors basically getting scared and getting shaken out of the market. So if we take a look at XRP, it did break down out of that bull flag that we were highlighting there. As we can see, it looked something like this, but then we got a break to the downside. We did have a lot of strong buying resistance underneath this $1 level though. And as we can see, we may well be forming some kind of double bottom here on the macro trend. We're obviously very bullish on XRP. We do think it's an amazing crypto that does have a huge amount of upside potential. Obviously the SEC lawsuit is still out there, but if that gets settled, we could see some huge price action for XRP regardless of this recent correction. We do think that XRP is going to continue to perform well, and we don't think that the bull run is actually over. We can quite clearly see that XRP has recovered quite well. It's back up to 117.5 at the time of recording this video. We can see that the volume is dropping right off. We had a huge amount of volume here, as we can see these big wicks and these big candles. But then in the past, essentially in the past, this would be like 5, 6, 7 hours here, we did have a nice run to the upside, and then since then the price action has been pretty minimal. Everything seems to be cooling off after an intense period of basically buying and selling. There's a huge fight between the bulls and the bears in this area, but we do seem as though we are coiling with volume lowering, and we would like to see XRP basically slowly creeping to the upside in the next few days. I think if we can reclaim this 130 to 140 area at around between here and here, for example, basically reclaim these these periods of support here, and then flip this resistance into support, I think we could be looking at happy days for XRP. It does seem as though XRP has recovered better than most cryptos. Let's just take a look at this. It fell around 51% here, but we're already back up around 50% from the bottom. So it does seem as though we are bouncing back quite nicely with XRP. Like we said, for a short-term price target, we would like to see ourselves coming back up and reclaiming some of this previous support, flipping it obviously from resistance into support. But we're very bullish on XRP, and we do think it's going to perform very well this year. So I'm very optimistic about XRP, and we do strongly believe it's going to do well. So our short-term price target would be essentially getting back up well above this 120 area, breaking through some of this resistance that was support, and then heading up. If we can get into this 130 to 140 area, I think that the price action is going to recover nicely for XRP. And as you can see, we've actually outlined another bull flag which could potentially play out. It isn't unlikely that we could see more coiling action in this area, and then maybe a break to the upside in the next month or so. But obviously everything's quite speculative and up in the air at the minute, because we have no idea what Bitcoin is going to do. But it does seem as though the price action to the downside has stopped for now, and we're going to have to remain and see what's going to happen in the next few days. But we're still bullish on how everything's recovering, and we do think that we're still in a bull market, despite this recent correction. So that's our update for XRP today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more, so please hit the big red subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos with massive potential, and not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each, but don't forget to actually deposit as well. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.